The NCB team has arrested another drug peddler, Anuj Keshwani from Mumbai. Narco team has also recovered hash, ganja and foreign currency from him. Anuj used to supply drugs to Kezan Ibrahim, who was arrested by the NCB earlier and out on bail currently. Remember, Kezan was the one who used to give drugs to Sushant Singh's staff members, who then handed them over to Rhea Chakrabarti and Shouvik. After Anuj's arrest there, NCB is now looking for the big fish who supplies drugs to Anuj, and commercial angle will also be investigated here. A Dubai-based drug dealer named Ayash Khan, his role also comes to light here. It will also be examined. In fact, a total of 6 drug peddlers have been arrested along with Rhea's brother Shouvik, Sushant Singh Rajput's house manager Samuel Miranda and Sushant's house help Deepesh Samant. Cutting across to Mustafa Sheikh joining us more on that. Mustafa, quite a few drug peddlers who have been arrested. Now the big question here is, where is the supply coming from? Is the NCB going to really widen its net and nab all those big fish who are possibly supplying to the Bollywood film industry? And not just there, we are looking at several cases of drug nexus being cracked down upon, including that of the South industry, the sandalwood industry as well. So is the NCB focus now much larger than just Rhea and Shouvik?
Well, that is a very pertinent question here, Nabila, because drugs has been a menace that we know for years and decades. It's being used mostly at many places in sports, in Bollywood. This is also public knowledge. Only with the Sushant Singh Rajput case, the NCB started working towards the drug angle. Now, the question which we are asking from day one is that how deep does the NCB want to go in this entire case? Because drug dealings, drug mafia, drug cartels are not the people who only sell 69 grams of cocaine. They are people who are billionaires and their business runs into crores, and there are people from even people who are in powerful positions being involved in all these things. So how deep can the NCB investigate the entire drug cartel, or will it only be restricted till Rhea Chakrabarti and the drug supply chain of Sushant Singh Rajput? That is some big question to ask here, because the claim was in the remand copy by NCB that they would be investigating the drug cartel in Bollywood. We'll have to wait and watch how many suppliers are caught, how many international players are called for questioning, and how many Bollywood celebrities named proper. Back to you.
Right, to stay with us, let's quickly cut across to Pooja Shali explaining to us Rhea's drug supply chain. Let's take a listen.
So let's take a look now and bring to you the charges that Rhea Chakrabarti is facing from the CBI, the Enforcement Directorate and the Narcotics Bureau. 3 agencies literally interrogating her possible link as well. Take a look at that. One is clear, remember, the original FIR, abetment to suicide filed by the family with CBI. With Enforcement Directorate also, money laundering that she siphoned off crores, lakhs of funds from Sushant Singh Rajput's account. Third, this is where it gets very serious. The Narcotics Bureau, the use and sale of drugs. Remember, this is where the arrests have taken place. 8 arrests till now. Rhea Chakrabarti is facing an imminent arrest. So what's the action that has been taken for now? Let's take a look again. The CBI is about 4 days, 35 hours grilling that has been done of Rhea Chakrabarti. The Enforcement Directorate also has done several rounds of questioning and grilling with several people as well. And now the Narcotics Bureau today, for the 2nd consecutive day, Rhea Chakrabarti is being questioned. Remember, her father, her younger brother, all of them have been questioned already by the investigation agencies. Now, what is evidence against Rhea that could possibly get her into trouble? In CBI, the investigation is ongoing. It is still underway, no conclusion yet. With the Enforcement Directorate that then jumped in, the WhatsApp drug chats available with them, no financial transaction conclusion yet. But it is the Narcotics Bureau where they have arrests, they have confessions, they have WhatsApp chats, and perhaps it is likely that all of this combined with the arrest of suspected peddlers as well, it could be the Narcotics Bureau eventually that may face an imminent arrest for Rhea. So nothing yet for CBI, ED which are ongoing, but clearly for the Narcotics Bureau, there is trouble if she doesn't have a strong defense.
Now, more updates in the CBI probe on Sushant Singh Rajput's autopsy report. The AIIMS Forensic Board is now conducting a viscera test in the Sushant Singh Rajput's death case. This is being done to check for poisoning. Dr. Sudhir Gupta, who heads the forensic department at AIIMS and also leading the team looking into Sushant's autopsy report, said that the viscera results will come within 10 days. Sushant Singh Rajput's initial autopsy and viscera reports had ruled out any foul play. After the CBI took over the investigation of the case, they sought the help of AIIMS forensic team to further analyze the report and cross-check whatever was reported. The AIIMS team had about 20% of the actor's viscera to work with, which the doctors had claimed should be enough. Now, the viscera report is quite a telltale. So far, what the viscera report had claimed was that Sushant was not poisoned. There was no foul play that was reported, at least visibly, what the viscera report had declared. Of course, the autopsy report was clearly analyzed at that point in time. But now, again, the AIIMS team are going to be thoroughly cross-checking it. Mustafa, to bring us more details. Mustafa, any headway into what the AIIMS doctors have found? They've cross-checked the viscera report. So far, there's been no foul play reported previously by the Mumbai police. And then now the CBI taking forward with the case. Have they found anything so far? It's been close over 2 weeks. Mustafa, can you hear us?
Sushant Singh Rajput and Riya Chakrabarti.
All right, let's cut across to Saurabh Bhaktania joining us for more. Saurabh, can you hear us? Go take us through what's happening with the viscera report. The AIIMS team now thoroughly analyzing it, but it's been over 2 weeks we've still not heard from the AIIMS team. Has there been any headway so far?
Well, Nabila, in this particular case, the FSL of Maharashtra have conducted the test on the viscera, which was preserved by the forensic department. The 80% viscera has been already reported by the FSL. Now, the particular 20% viscera which was left, now that is handed over to the doctors. Now, they will be checking again. So, a retest of viscera will be happening. Let me tell you, the Maharashtra FSL, which conducted the viscera test on this thing, they had found no foul play. No foul play means it's a negative, that there is no foul play in this whole incident. So they have gone ahead and submitted their report. Now this report has already been checked by the forensic team of CBI. Remember, the CBI team, which is in Mumbai, is divided into several parts. One is the investigating team, one is the forensic team. So forensic team has already went to the FSL report. Now the remaining viscera which is left, Nabila, that is the 20% viscera which is left, again a retest will be done by the AIIMS doctor. Remember, AIIMS doctor are already in Mumbai. They are questioning the doctors from the Cooper Hospital, the 5-member team doctor who actually conducted post-mortem, and also they have recreated the scene twice. So it will be a very decision maker in this whole case, because AIIMS doctors are very reputed and they are very concerned, and they have handled such cases in the past. So their findings, their result, their conclusion will be a decider kind of thing in this Sushant Singh Rajput case.
Right. Do stay with us. We have our reporters as well joining us. Divyesh, can you hear us?
Yeah,
Go
Nabila.
on, Divyesh. What's with the viscera report
Nabila.
here?
Nabila, one thing one has to remember, that this is the CBI investigation which is being carried out, and in each and every case that CBI takes over, it is transferred from the local police or any other agency that has been probing the case. CBI takes over after a considerable period of time. So here the crime scene is not there, the body is not there. The only thing that remains is the viscera. Viscera samples are the only thing that were preserved after mortal remains of Sushant Singh Rajput were cremated. Now they have done recreation of the crime scene, which is usually done in such cases by the CBI. And also now the viscera that is remaining, they might be sending it to the AIIMS forensic department for further analysis. They are not satisfied with the Kalina FSL report, and it is a investigation that they have started afresh. So they themselves want an opinion from the Central Forensics Library, CFSL or AIIMS, which usually conducts viscera analysis and forensic analysis for the CBI. So they are sending it again to reconfirm or to check if there was any foul play, there were any effluents or any kind of poison that was found in Sushant Singh's body, just to reconfirm the same thing. Meanwhile, the Kalina FSL has pointed out that the Viscera report was clear of any effluents or any kind of poison that was not found in Sushant Singh's body after his death.
Right. Do stay
Nabila?
with us, Devyesh. A lot of questions about how did Sushant Singh Rajput die?
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.